Hey guys, hiya. Hey everyone. Hi. Welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Mm-mm-mm. I am super excited to be back here today with you guys to be doing this Leo tarot card reading. Mm-mm-mm. If you are new here, make sure that you hit the notification bell down below. Thanks guys. So, this is going to be a super juicy reading today. Let's go straight ahead into your month. Okay, see you in your pile. See you in your zodiac pile. One love. Hey Aries, welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Thank you for joining me here today. What a jumpy deck of cards. Let's find out what's coming up in Leo season for you. The Fool card. That's Aquarius energy. You're innocent. So, because of this, because you are regaining your childhood, youth, you may be spending a lot of time out in nature, meditating, relaxing, enjoying yourself. I can see that you're going to be grounding yourself a lot in nature, as well as making sure that you're getting enough rest at night. And while you are going out in nature, you're going to be making sure that you're drinking enough water, and you're going to be taking a leap of faith in the divine. So you're going to be trusting in the fact that maybe you're not going to go out every day with a packed lunch, for example, but you're going to trust in the fact that maybe you're going to be able to forage that day. And actually, being able to forage for that day is what is going to open your mind to all of the new possibilities that are out there when it comes to your craft. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that, for example, but I can see that you are doing a lot of activities that you used to spend time doing when you were a child, and because of this you are feeling pretty free. You may have a companion with you, like a dog or a sidekick, but I can see that with the flowing hair, you're just sort of letting your hair flow in the wind as you enjoy yourself. As the weather heats up, it's going to be super important for you to make sure that you are allowing yourself to spend more time in nature so that you can breathe healthily, and so that you can just make sure that you can feel the freshness that the summer has to bring for you, because Leo season is going to be great for you, and I can see that you're going to be spending a lot of time exploring everything around you, because Aries, you are a very curious person, and with the Fool card, it is definitely suggesting that you are going to be having a lot of fun. So do make sure that you enjoy yourself and have a lot of fun and be safe. So with the Five of Swords card coming out, this is really interesting because I can see that you're choosing not to argue or fight with anyone. I can see that you're just choosing to take the higher ground. You're choosing to stay afloat on spirit, on your spiritual knowledge, on what you've built on your craft, and as a result of this, you are staying away from any kind of conflict that may be going on out there, and instead you're just sort of entertaining yourself in a way that is keeping you out of, again, any kind of drama or troubles. So you have built a great empire for yourself because you are the emperor, and because of this you are supposed to make sure that, because of this you have to make sure that you are staying higher above everything that is going on, so that you can keep a perspective that is more advanced than you may have previously had. As a result of this, you will find that you are met with a lot more satisfaction, and then you can start to enjoy yourself more. So yeah, again, it's just important to make sure that you are, if that makes sense, by staying above things, you're going to be able to then ground yourself more deeply and more clearly, so that you can have more satisfaction in your career and also within your work satisfaction. 646 is an important angel number for you guys. Okay, so is 708. 717 on the clock right now. Queen of Pentacles. Now, in reverse, this is showing me that in the future you may not have enough money to provide for yourself unless you make the right decision now. Because I can see that if you make any kind of foolish mistakes right now, you could wind up with a sore loss. And well, Spirit is saying that you need to choose wisely because you are headed towards a loss right now. And I can see that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that whatever it is you are asking about is not thriving. This situation is not going to bring you any kind of satisfaction. And as a result of this, you're going to find that you are losing your profits. If you are someone who is a business owner, you will find that you are losing your profits because you did not heed this warning, you did not listen to this advice. So there is always an opportunity to change your reality and to change your life. So you can always make sure that you are sort of just making the right decision, because I can see that if you are trying to sort of knock anyone off balance right now, that the only thing that is going to cause for you actually is going to be more pain for you. I can see that if there is something that you have been asking about for a while that you are pretty committed to, that you wanted to help out with as well, that may actually be something that is thriving, but you may actually be sort of destabilizing something else while you work your own routine out. This is really interesting because this is the Queen of Swords card and it's coming out blocked. So again, this is showing me that you are unable to really sort of see clearly what the right decision for you is. So as a result of this, it's likely that you're going to be met with some karma, some karmic repercussions, and this may make you feel a little bit obsessed with an outcome or obsessed with a goal, unable to detach yourself from what it is that you are trying to create. Now, I can see that for those of you that have family out there, this is important for you. It's important for you to make sure that you are cutting off any people that feel fishy, if you get what I'm saying. So there is a high chance that you may right now be met with a lot of strange behavior, and it is important for you to just keep your Emperor's stance. Thank you very much. See you next time. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to check out your numbers at the end. Hiya! 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 Hi! Welcome back! It's always a pleasure and a delight. I'm just getting comfy. Excuse me, don't mind me. Anyway. What a funny old day, hey guys. Funny old day. It's always a funny old day when you're a fairy, isn't it? Oh, my head covering. Never mind, it's Taurus. We're Taurus. We're cool. We're babies. We're cool. We're good. Anyway, as I was saying, oh my goodness, it seems that we are back here in foreign territory. It is Taurus reading. It's Leo season, and this is the Taurus reading that you have been waiting for. Let's find out what's coming up in Leo season for you straight up, shall we, Taurus? Okay, let's find out then. Let's see. Oh, I can see that. Wow, this is really interesting because I can see that you are going to be moving forwards progressively fast. This is what I was seeing already within my mind's eye anyway, but I can see that you are going to be making a lot of forwards movement. This is going to be causing you to feel like you are making a lot of progress within your career and also within your friendships. I can see that you are going to be leaving any sort of unhealthy behavior that you have been engaging in the past so that you can protect what is the most important to you. And as a result of this, there may be some sort of conflict around you that causes you to see what is the most important factor to your reality at the moment. And I can see that because of this, you are wanting to spend time thinking critically. Maybe you're going to be journaling or taking time to read a self-help book or something that is going to help you to think about how you are going to, you may even be practicing law, and You may also be learning a new craft or a new skill, and as a result of this, I can see that you're just going to be protecting what is important to you, and I can see that sometimes it may feel a little bit confusing to you to really work out who is on your side and who's not on your side, and so it's really important for you to make sure that you are gaining the trust of the people that you know are going to help you. So again, you're going to be protecting what is the most important to you in whatever way that you see fit, and this is going to cause you to sort of maybe go into hermit mode a little bit, but I can see that you are going to be moving a lot, and you're going to be doing a lot of exciting and important things, not only for your business, but for your health, for your mental health as well. The Seven of Cups coming out. Oh. Okay, I can see that you kind of just chose one thing, and you're like, I'm just going to stick at this because you're Taurus, you're stubborn, and so you've decided that you don't really necessarily need other options because you're happy with your choice, and your choice has actually brought you a lot of opportunities, not necessarily options, but opportunities for more success, and so you're sort of closing off your network, and as a result of this, you are definitely feeling like you are having a lot more success. You know exactly where it is you want to be, and you know how to get there. You are making the right decisions, so you can actually trust yourself, and you can trust in your present moment in order to see the truth of your physical reality, so that you know that everything is happening for you for a reason, and there is nothing that is happening by chance in this world. It is all happening by divine chance. So I can see that maybe you are going to be taking a new leap of faith or a new opportunity when it comes to your work. But again, you are going to be finding that you may have to restabilize yourself, because the Two of Wands card has come out in reverse. So that's not really the best of cards, but let's clarify this. This is clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. Very interesting energy. Very interesting energy, because this is very unlucky energy. I have to just be honest, straight up and honest about what I'm seeing. This is very bad. Very, very bad. The Hanged Man in reverse, you're done for. I have to tell you. Wow. I don't know who this is for, but I don't feel like this is the same Taurus energy that was at the start of the reading. Yikes. Some very bad things are gonna happen. You're not making any progress. So it's like, wow. You've not made any progress whatsoever since the last month. You're in the same box and the same category as you were in. In fact, you've actually managed to sink into a worse reality, and I can see that you have lost your stability. So for a Taurus to lose their stability, that's not great. That we'll just be honest about that. I can see that's not great. This is talking about like the breakup of happy family homes. This is talking about the loss of communities, the loss of community support. This is talking about really actually having quite a horrible time because, well, actually, I flipped this the right way around. But yeah, the Hanged Man was originally coming out in reverse, which is showing that all of the things that you are prophesizing are not coming true. All of the things, oh yeah, it was in reverse. I flipped it on camera. Anyway, all of the things that you're trying to work upon are not coming true. All of your foundations are just completely insecure, and you are finding that everything that you are building as a result is sort of like, you're feeling like it's rigged, sort of jigged. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to pull like better cards. I was trying to get like nicer cards for you off camera, but it's just kind of like really not gonna be a great time for you if I'm honest. But you might want to grab a clarifying reading from another reader. Anyway. I can see that because you have sort of set other people up in the past. You've laid other people's foundations to rest, and you have cancelled other people's plans, that now you're the one that is being cancelled upon. So that's pretty unlucky for you guys, but I can see that for the rest of you guys that doesn't apply for. I can see that actually this is going to be a time when you are, even if you are getting like sort of arrested or like thrown into prison or whatever it is that you may be going through right now, I can see that actually you're going to be using this time to your benefit, and you're going to be sort of making loads of friends, you're going to be making loads of money, you're going to be getting loads of support, you're going to be learning, you're going to be getting loads of resources, you're going to be going to educational lessons that you wouldn't have access to, you're going to be sort of using the system to your advantage, and perhaps using crime prevention charities to sort of help you, sort of maybe using their funds for your own gains. And I'm not suggesting that you do anything, by the way. I'm just saying what I am seeing. Anyway, now this is going to be a time where you may feel frustrated at what other people have, especially if you are aware of what's going on inside other people's closed communities, because you may feel like you are missing out on the fun, but you have to make sure that you are staying balanced in your own self, because Taurus dear, you have to realise that you are not the be-all and end-all of the whole world. Sometimes you may feel so frustrated because you want everything and you want to have everything and you want to be everything, darling, but you have to wait your turn. Sit down and find your own way. I mean, stand up and find your own way. Or sit and wait for your turn, bro. Anyway, so if you find that you are in trouble, then you may want to sort of refer back to this tarot card reading in the future. But we are now coming to an end, and I hope that you enjoyed this tarot card reading today. Anyway, I've got to be going now. Thanks, darlings. I hope that you enjoy your shit show. I'm off now. See you later. I'm off to Flutter. What? Ew, no. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check your numbers. Hi, Gemini. Hi, angels. Welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Let's find out what is going to be coming up for you guys in Leo season, shall we? Seems I've got my deck the wrong way around. But some of the cards I put back in the wrong way around when I shuffled them, so hold on. Let's find out what's coming up for Gemini, please, in Leo season. I can see you're making a lot of decisions that are important. This is the King of Swords energy, which is really your energy. I can see that you're making a lot of important decisions about what is crucial to you and what is the most important to your family, and because of this you're making a lot of decisions that you not only feel are the best for yourself and those around you in your environment, but as well you're making decisions that you feel are going to benefit the greater community as a result of this. Now I can see that you are holding a lot of space for potential friends, potential partnerships, but you're not hoping for too much. You're not hoping that things will go any specific way. You're just sort of knowing that the divine will bring what it is that you want to you. When it comes to everything else, you're just sort of letting it slide, so to speak. But I can now see that though you are sort of not really paying attention to what is going on in the environment around you, and instead you are sort of now starting to take care of what is really right in front of your face. That is sort of saying, like, we can build better as a team. Together we rise. And as a result of this, I can see that you are feeling really positive about your future, and I can see that you are sort of feeling like you're gonna be looking forward to more girls' days out, you're going to be enjoying more time with your friends, you're going to be going on more girls' trips. I can see that's really one of the main focuses. And because of this, I can see that you're going to be feeling like you are able to rest more easily, and you're not going to be thinking about what has been troubling you. And that's going to cause you to be able to put your energy into more positive places in the future. And I can see that because of this, your whole tribe is going to be raising their light quotient and sort of not necessarily copying anybody, but following someone's lead so that you can gain more security and more abundance as a result of your friendships, your connections that you're making. Because Gemini, you are known for being the committed communicators. You are committed to not only communicating with other people, but to actually communicating with the higher realms so that you can understand and read the signs of what is going on around you in a way that you can actually see clearly, rather than having to rely on other people's judgment, which may be skewed, or rather than having to rely on going through external sources. You're able to actually plug straight into source yourself and understand that and understand that whatever support you need is already there. It's already been created. So you're sort of relaxing a lot more, and you may even be taking some day trips to places where you, in a discreet manner, where you are able to provide support to other people that not only are your friends, but that want to support you as well. And sort of together, I can see that you're going to have everything that you need to build whatever it is that you want. Think big, think grand, and go large, because Gemini, when you're riding with a Taurus, you're riding in luxury, you're riding in style, baby girl. So Gemini, that really is super important for you to make sure that you are just really celebrating your own achievements and enjoying what it is that you have already. Because otherwise, if you are too busy focusing on what other people may have, you may not be able to build for yourself in the correct time frame. And as a result of this, you may find that you are losing your job, you're losing stability, you're losing your friends, and that's not good. You don't want to lose employment, you don't want to lose support of other people. So you need to think wisely about what it is that you're doing. But with the Nine of Cups card coming out, you are trusting in the flow of life, and you are realizing that you are protected. You are being supported by other people. There is no secret hidden motives, no setups, no nasty sort of hidden agendas, and no one will let anyone else get to you. No one else is going to affect your balance or your stability. Just know that other people that are sort of mediocre within your life, they will probably not be in your life in a few years' time. And those people who are important factors in your life, they may actually be your personal close friends by that time. So, wow, I told you to think big. Think big, honey. Think big. Bigger. Not that. That's mine. Bigger. Oh, maybe that big. Maybe. If that's what you like. Anyway, I can see that maybe you might be friends with people who are friends with the BBC, so you may be doing sort of like some preparation work. As a result of any sort of filmography that you may be doing. Okay. You may be deciding that that you are wanting to choose your own broadcasting media rather than going to the BBC, or you may just be going to an agent of the BBC. However, I can definitely see that you are going to be having a lot of fun. And I can see that your friends are going to be having fun, enjoying themselves, not necessarily watching you, because I can see that that's something that would make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And as a result of this, you're definitely going to be discreet about what it is that you are engaging in. But I can see that you're going to be having fun, and your friends and your family are going to be sort of enjoying themselves while you have fun. So that's going to be a lot of happy times for you. Hey. Sorry. Anyway, so it's important to realize that you're never alone as well, because with the Five of Pentacles coming out, there may be times when you feel like certain people don't want to be your friend, and that may cause you to feel a little bit left out. But you're being called to actually build for yourself. I can see that actually. Oh, maybe one of the reasons why you may not be going to the BBC is because you may be building like a girls only network, and that may be something that you are very passionate about. And so that may be, and that may be something that you are really focusing your energy on. Ooh. Okay. I can see that. You're working hard to make sure that you never get left out of the important parties again, because you're like, hey, I don't want to miss the goodness, I don't want to miss the good stuff. And so as a result, you're sort of like working hard getting the bag, and as a result, you may sometimes feel like you're being left out of like other friends or other families' parties, but that's because you're actually building something higher than them. Sorry to say it like that, but that's the facts of the matter, and sometimes it may feel like you're really not able to make any sort of progress, but that is because what is being built around you is actually, I have to say what I'm seeing, the Nine of Swords and stress. I can see that the reason why you're not making any progress is because you're too busy trying to cause other people stress, pain and drama and chaos. So one of the reasons why you may feel like you're reaching a stagnant point in your workplace or in your environment, in whatever that may be, is because you're too busy worrying about what is going on outside externally. And I don't see that that's going to get much better for you, Gemini. I have to be honest about this because I can just see that. I'm sorry to do this, but I have to. I'm sorry. I can just see that. I'm sorry. I can just see that, like, yeah, this is just something that is. The more that you worry about trying to tear other people down, as much as they may be arses and they may deserve it, the more that you're going to find that you are slipping into a state of depression or a state of uncontrollable financial depression, suppression as well, and that is something that you don't want to be in. So you need to make sure that you are choosing the best steps, not only for yourself but for your whole community. Thank you very much for watching, Gemini. Please stay safe, and I will see you at your number reading. Okay, thank you and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your Leo tarot card reading for what is going to be happening. Let's find out what is happening in Leo season for you, Cancer. Okay, so now for those of you that are my divine feminines out there, I would definitely advise you to watch the number part of today's reading and also the other cards rather than just this reading, because this is going to mostly be aimed at the Divine Masculine Collective that I am getting the message coming through for today. However, feel free to watch wherever appropriate. Okay, with the Two of Wands card coming out, you need to focus. I can see that you are trying to create an environment where you are able to have more peace and success within your life, but you have realized that you are being marked. As a result of this, you've worked out where that mark is coming from. And now you want to gain more stability for yourself. You've started to realize that there are eyes in the skies always watching you. And that makes you feel uncomfortable because you don't want to be trapped anymore. And as a result of this, I can see, yesterday I sort of shouted out, I'm going to tear you down if you keep trying to do this to me. And I can see that you're sort of having the same kind of stance. You're working out the best way to tear it down. And as a result of this, bum, 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 you're sort of being triggered into action. And that's one of the reasons why you feel like everything's just sort of working in a way that is bringing you a lot of peace right now. Now, you may also feel like at times, which is kind of annoying and a bit stressful, but you may also feel a little bit like there are sort of copycat karmics and agencies that are observing your movements and who want to recreate what it is that you have built. And because of this, you're sort of finding a healthy and happy way to keep on building and to keep on thriving. That way you keep on smiling. I can see that the security you are gaining to help other people out with actually is helping you yourself as well to keep gaining more security for yourself, to keep having more balance within your waking reality, and to also ensure that you are staying on top of your game at all times, chef. But you may definitely feel confused at this time, especially if you're not keeping up. But you're cutting your losses too, as well as making sure that you are helping other people when they are in well, actually I can see that with the abundance card coming out in reverse. I can see that actually you're going to be helping other people, but again, you're going to be experiencing a little bit of time when you are in lack yourself. So these people are going to be helping you as well, and I can see that this is sort of going to be like a mutually like shared like interest, because I can see that the both of you are sort of relying on one another right now, and it's really important to make sure that not only are you doing what is best for each other and for yeah, it's just super important to make sure that you are doing what's best for one another, because you don't want to be selfish. And also I can see that this reciprocal communication and love that you are giving one another is actually very profitable. And then there's also the protection element as well. I can see that you're definitely going to be gaining more financial security from these connections by... So I can see that you're definitely going to be pulling back more resources from other people where you have been giving too much, and giving them to the people and the places that truly deserve your love. And so that's actually causing you to have a lot more financial abundance, because you're realizing what is actually right in front of you is a lot more abundant and a lot more prosperous than what you have been trying to sort of make a pig's ear and a disaster of elsewhere. With the Queen of Wands card coming out in reverse in the future though. I can see that your like tendency to sort of drift is definitely going to get you into a lot of trouble in Leo season, because I can see that if you've sort of been having like a casual commitment with, or just a casual fling with someone who has a man or who is in a relationship with somebody else, that actually you're going to be receiving the karma for messing with somebody else's person, and that's going to cause you to feel quite burnt out, really, quite left out in the cold. And like you've lost all of your passion, all of your desire, because I can see that perhaps this person or this connection did bring you quite a lot of passion. But I can see that with the Queen of Wands card coming out in reverse, that now it definitely doesn't. This person is not bringing you any sort of satisfaction or any kind of happiness anymore, and this is causing you to kind of feel almost disgusted in yourself for the choices and decisions that you have actually decided to embark upon. And you're sort of taking a look in the mirror, you're taking a look at yourself, and you're starting to think like, wow, what kind of monster am I? What kind of person am I? Is this really the kind of life that I want? Is this really the decisions that I actually want to make for myself? Do I want to have my family, my friends scared inside their home because you, Cancer, are doing such crazy acts of terror that the masses are terrified by what you are doing, that they are hiding inside their homes and they are putting things out like marking their door with blood so that they don't have to have their children abducted from them. That's not normal behaviour. If you have mental health problems and you need to have them addressed, then make sure that you do go and get them sorted out. But if you are someone who is sort of having to hide your face and hide yourself because of the heinous acts that you are committing upon humanity, then you need to just sort of really ask yourself, like, why am I getting involved in this? And that's when you can start to ask yourself, why have you lost what you have lost? Once you start to wake up to the reality that you have caused and you see what you have done, you're going to really start to perhaps feel maybe a little embarrassed, but also quite sickened by the choices that you have decided to take, and that's going to cause you to hide yourself more in shame again. But I can see that you're going to continue to rage and get violent outbursts and continue to sort of attack other people because that is what makes you happy and that's what brings you happiness. So do whatever it is that makes you happy and just sort of leave other people who are not wanting to be part of that out. Because if other people are telling you that they don't want to be a part of it, don't sort of bring them into your games months later because you're seeing them move on from you and that they're doing better from you. From moving on from you, sorry. They're doing better for moving on from you. Now, that is the end of the reading, but I do just want to warn everyone, sorry for the scary outfit that I am wearing. I am currently going through a witness protection scheme because my ex-boyfriend is a Taurus. He is a a Cancer. And he is a very dangerous man. And so that is one of the reasons why I am being so careful doing this reading out in a secure and private location. And just sort of making sure that I stay safe because I want to make sure that he can't intercept it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Regardless of what I just said, I'm not selling anyone out though. See you in your number selection. Now, Cancer, I would advise you to take a few moments to reassess your decisions, to have a discussion with yourself and your higher self about the choices you are currently making, because I think that you are going to find that you're going to be met with a lot of losses in Leo season, so you need to work out how best to manage those losses. Creating a production line is going to be a good idea, but also creating a way to sort of heal yourself while you're grounding and you're waiting for everything to reform itself is going to be vital for you. Hey Leo, happy birthday! Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. I'm so excited right now. Wow! Happy birthday. Honestly, wow. I can't believe it. It's finally here. Your birthday season. Let's get straight into your tarot card reading, shall we? Okay. It's the most exciting season of the year. Wow. The truck outside is very loud. Distracting as well. I think they're reversing down the whole road. But okay. Okay. Let's find out what is coming up in Leo season for you. Clearing out any negative energy. Let's find out. Okay, wow, with the Strength card coming out. Wow, this is beautiful energy. This is showing me that you are going to have such a beautiful season. This is going to be a time where you are actually fully stepping into your strength and you're feeling like you are sort of taming your inner rage a little bit, taming your anxieties that cause you to rage out, and perhaps your shadow side is something that you're not necessarily proud of, and that's something that you're going to be working on, because I can see that you're just going to be chilling out in the light because it's your birthday season, so you're just going to be having fun and doing you. That's why it's going to be. So yeah, this is going to be a time of great celebration for you guys because of the choices that you have made previously in the year and the choices that you are making at the moment to actually sort of ground your energy. You will likely find that you are met with a lot of synchronicities at this time, and that is perfectly normal. Take time to actually pick up on those synchronicities because the divine wants you to understand and overstand that everything happens for a reason. So you are being shown these things because you are being called to actually make a stand for what you believe in, and whatever that may be, you are being called to sort of. I was watching a tarot card reading for Leo the other day, and I know this sounds like a strange thing to say, but it said that sometimes Leo takes a stand, but they don't necessarily say what they feel because they feel like it's not really the right time, but then afterwards they're like, oh, whoops, it kind of was. And then it's like, oh, never mind. So that's just something that is perhaps important to take on board this season. Now let's find out. Wow, there is a tower moment coming for you because I can see that perhaps you're stuck in tower at the moment, even because perhaps you feel like your strength has sort of maybe like waned a little. Maybe you're not necessarily trusting in the divine, and you're not necessarily seeing what is in front of your eyes because you're not using your own intuition. So it is important for you to make sure that you actually are being courageous so that you can use your own past strength to go through whatever tower moment you may be going through and make sure that you are getting the right guidance to stay on top of this and to sort of heal any kind of pain that you have, because on the bottom of the deck there is the love card coming out, so I can see that you are definitely feeling like you may have not spoken up about your feelings, and because this is bottom deck energy, so this is shadowy energy, this is what is in your shadow side, and I can see that at the moment it is important for you to make sure that you are guarding your heart, because you need to make sure that you are only opening up to people that you trust the most, because there are not necessarily always people around you who want the best for you, and this is why this tower moment may be happening. You may feel like it's best to just sort of retreat by yourself at the moment, and that may be why you are sort of questioning whether you are in the right commitments and whether you are making the right decisions when it comes to your workplace or your relationships. So if you are feeling down, or if you are feeling sort of not good about what it is that you are going through, then maybe it is time for you to maybe move homes, or not necessarily move homes. I'm seeing maybe you might be investing in sort of another home, a holiday home, or a new venture abroad even, that is going to lead you towards feeling like you are more secure, and also like you are able to work at a better pace. So there's no like pressure or anything, but maybe you may feel like you are going through an abrupt transition right now, and you're trying to sort of do everything that you can to change things in your own environment as quickly as possible, but it's important to make sure that you're not using aggression, because this could land you in trouble. But practicing self-defense is always important, so it is always important to make sure that you are looking after yourself and doing what is needed to sort of make sure that you are not only keeping yourself safe, but keeping your family and your community safe as well. I can see that you are someone who is definitely keen on keeping other people safe, because of course you are. You're Leo. You're the sun. You're ruled by the sun, and you care passionately about warming other people's lives and nurturing other people as well. So that is why you take the lead to ensure that other people are empowered enough to. This may be other placements, not just your sun sign, but especially in your sun sign, this is the most active placement that you could have Leo in. So it's important to make sure that you are taking the stand for what you believe in. Now, the Lovers card is coming out blocked, so I can see that it is important for you to make sure that you actually, that's actually why the Tower card is coming out. So maybe you're like sort of going through some kind of troubles with your twin flame or your soulmate or something like that, and that may cause you to feel a little bit throughout Leo season, or maybe right now, and that may cause you to feel a little bit blocked off from your own identity, because you may feel a little bit, well, you may feel very upset because you trust in your own self, but you don't necessarily trust in other people. So I can see that you're just sort of wanting to make sure that you are not only staying grounded and guarded yourself, but making sure that you're sort of keeping everything that you are valuing really safe. Sorry, I just had to adjust my seat there. But you are going to be grounding yourself and ensuring that you are slowing your pace down, meditating, going out to nature. You may be even hiking. You may actually be sort of going out with like a picnic. You may want to follow my Instagram account. Please feel free to follow my Instagram account. It's called MillyFlowers257. Thank you. So as I was saying, you may just sort of be going out to nature more. You may be sort of spending time with your friends, and you may actually be getting some incense, and this is going to make you feel good about yourself. Not necessarily incense, but you may be getting some perfumes, or if you are feminine, or if you are masculine, you may be getting some aftershave. Some new aftershave, but because it's your birthday, don't get any for yourself, of course, because just wait to see what the birthday fairy brings you. It's birthday fairy season after all. So, ensuring that you are containing your excitement because it is your birthday. That may be one of the reasons why you are going through this tower moment, because you're sort of like rampaging. And we all know Leo loves their birthday. And that may be one of the reasons why, although you may like want to hold on to someone or something, you know that it is important to let them go. You know that it is important to let them be safe and be free in their own life, because we are all autonomous people. As much as it may cause pain to be away from a lover for even a short amount of time, it is important to make sure that you are both getting your work done. Anyway, let's see what's coming up at the end of the month for you. Well, it's not that. Let's see. You're making a lot of progress. Okay, so at the end of the month, you're making so much progress. I can see you're going to be having overflowing abundance. So that's why everything was sort of just flowing out everywhere. You're going to just sort of be like laughing almost because you've got too much. And then you're like, well, what do I do now? Everything is just sort of working the way I planned it, and now I've got too much. I'm going to have to help other people out. That's the only thing I can do. So I can see maybe you're going to be volunteering. You may be volunteering abroad. You may be you may not be volunteering abroad, but you may be even setting up volunteering opportunities as well, because you may decide to set up a business during your birthday part of the month, and then afterwards, like, because you've obviously got a lot of abundance coming in, you may decide to sort of set up like a side business or something that is going to bring you more joy, because it's going to be a hobby as well. And this is just going to make you feel like you are able to make the progress that is needed to make everything you want to unfold actually happen. And you will be gaining the strength to do so as well. Again, I love it when this happens. Oh, I did kind of peek, I'm not going to lie though, but yeah, this is the abundance card. So this is showing me that you are going to be having so much abundance. So that's something that is going to be sort of causing you to feel like you are overjoyed. And because of that, you're going to sort of feel like you don't really know what to do. You may feel like a kid in a candy shop, and you may just sort of feel like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do next? I'm just going to sort of have to, what do I do now? You may even feel like going for a jog for a few hours. A few hours? Maybe not a few hours unless you run track. But yeah, I can see you're going to be working on your fitness as well, and you're going to be having all of the money that is needed to buy all of the equipment that is needed to work on your fitness as well, such as, I'm not going to have to tell you this, you'll have to look it up yourself, but I can see that you are going to be working on your fitness, and I do know what equipment to buy. Dumbbells. Well, I'm thinking about the things that I'd buy, but I'd buy a yoga mat. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to tell you all of the things that you need to buy. You look them up yourself. I'm not your mother. Anyway, but yeah, make sure that you are looking after your health, because as well, I did mention running, so if you do need to get like any home equipment like a cross trainer or a bike or something like one of those scooters to help you go out, to help your mobility, then that is also important, because if you need to get around your community and you are dealing with pain anywhere, then you need to make sure that you are looking after your health. That is everything, but do make sure that you are looking after your health. Oops. And try to let go, and don't try not to like scold people unnecessarily or anything like that, or even yourself. Be easy on yourself, because it is your birthday season. So thank you for watching. See you in your numbers. Feel free to let me know down below if you enjoyed this and what your numbers are. Yeah, thank you so much, Leo. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. I will see you soon. From me to you, Leo, have a great birthday. Honestly, I hope that you have a really special day. Thank you so much for watching this reading today, Leo. One love. Don't forget to stick around for the cleansing part of your birthday, because I know you love cleansing meditations so much. As this is your birthday special, we're doing a little cleansing meditation to remove any and all negative energy caught and trapped within your aura. don't forget to check out your number part of today's reading. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. One love. We are now going to go straight into the Aquarius and the Capricorn readings. If you wanted to check out your personal reading for Leo season, you can make sure that you either come and book an in-person session with me, or you can book an online session on Patreon. I am not entirely sure how Patreon works, but I'll set it up properly and then I'll leave the link down below. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am now going to go into the Aquarius and Capricorn reading. Exciting. Okay, let's find out what's coming up for you guys. Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tamar. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Let's find out what's coming up in Leo season for you guys. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out, girlfriend. Okay, the Knight of Cups is coming out in reverse, which is showing me that you're sort of rejecting any phony issues because you're like, nah, I want the real deal. I don't want anything that's fake. I don't want anything that's like not my cup of tea. So you are being very strategic, and I can see that you are making sure that you are able to get exactly what you want. And I can see that you're not really caring about other people's feelings as a result of this. So you're kind of, I can see that there are some guys maybe that you might be dating or something like that, and you're not really too bothered about hurting their feelings at the moment because you're more interested in getting the bag, and you're more interested in gaining stability for yourself and for your family. So as a result of this, I can see that you're really making sure that you focus on your own needs and your family's needs rather than thinking about other people who are not even caring about you, who don't care about who you are as a person. And that's something that you're leaving in the past. People who sort of make you feel uneasy inside, you're just sort of like, well, why should I give them any time and attention anyway? Because I don't actually care if you make me feel queasy, if you make me feel sick. You know what? I'm a stronger, better, bigger person. So you're sort of just holding back your emotions so that you can be more strategic again and use your logic. This is something that you do well, and you may be running your accounts, you may be doing your bookkeeping for this month as well, which is something that's really important, because while there may be a lot of people partying around you, and you may see people rushing around to different parties, because Leo season is obviously a party season, you may actually just sort of be keeping to yourself and just sort of keeping your books and just sort of being a good law-abiding citizen, really, just generally, to be honest. And that, as a result, is causing you to be the star that everyone looks up to. And so you are seeing now the result of the hard work that you have been putting in. Because again, with the Knight of Pentacles card coming out to support this, you're just seeing like, ew, like, I really don't want to engage in other people's drama, and you knew that the offers that were going towards you previously were fake, were false, were just sort of manipulation, they were lies, and they were sort of swaying you because, well, they weren't necessarily, they were sort of a smoke and mirage, which may be why you sort of reflected that back to them. And I'm seeing that you're actually sort of now going through a time when you are now able to raise your own vibration and concentrate on being the perfect queen or king of swords that you are. Right now I can see that with the Ten of Swords card coming out in reverse, this is actually a time when you are feeling like you've really just got to lay the past to rest. Everything that has happened in the past, everything that you've been through previously, is not causing you to feel any satisfaction internally anymore. So you need to make sure that you are healing yourself and focusing on things that are making you happy. And so if you do feel like you want to sort of pop out with a friend for a cup of tea one day, or you want to do some sort of girly activities, that's actually going to, or take it however it resonates. If you want to go and chop wood because you're a guy, then do that. But take the time that is needed during this Leo season to really actually enjoy yourself, and don't always feel like you have to take on other people's pressures and stress, because of course there is always room to help other people, but what we need to do is ensure that while we are helping other people, we are not letting ourselves get left behind or left out. Now, of course, you may also feel like you are needing to take that extra time because you are someone, you may feel like you are working extremely hard, because Aquarius is known for being someone who gets the job done very quickly and very efficiently. And you may be someone who is going through perhaps a feeling of being like you are just very tired at times, because you are doing a lot to heal yourself and others around you. It's important to make sure that you are giving back to yourself and nurturing yourself as well. So don't hold on to the past again. It's important to make sure that you are leaning upon the support that you have now and all of the resources that are available to you through these people or places or family members or communities. You may be going on holiday, and you may actually be travelling because it is the summer holidays, so you may actually be going out with your girly friends or your male friends to sort of hike out in nature, or if you're a girly friend, you may be going out to a swimming pool or to go play some tennis. And I can see that you're actually going to be feeling really good about yourself as a result of this. And you're not going to be catty with other people, because even if other people try to pick on you or say anything to you, you're just going to sort of laugh it off and be like, what are you? Who are you? Sorry to say it like that, but you're just going to be like, you don't pay my bills, you don't feed me, you don't put the clothes on my back, so why should I bend down and kowtow to you? And I think that is something that you're going to really take as an important lesson, not only throughout Leo season, but throughout the rest of your life, really. And I can also see that you're sort of feeling really indifferent about what it is that you are going through right now as well, because I can see that maybe you are part of the LGBT community, and maybe you're sort of seeing a lot of arguments going down over different things, and you may actually be sort of, oh well, things happen, and that may be causing other people to sort of be a little bit frustrated, because it's sort of like when the cap fits, people don't really like to claim it. And I can see that you're sort of calling the kettle black, but other people are like, well, aren't you the pot? And you're like, but technically I'm not the same strain of pot as the other person. And so I can see that may be causing you, sorry Aquarius, to mention your personal issues, especially for those of you out there that do want to remain anonymous. But it is important to make sure that you are focusing on healing your own sexuality and your own identity in a way that is important to resolve conflict, not only within yourself but within your communities. And I can see that perhaps if you are someone who has had sort of like a hair colour change recently, or sort of a job change, I don't know if you've sort of like if you've sort of decided to change your own stability, but I can see that is something that's going to cause you happiness. And I can also see that keeping in contact with your friends, like lifelong friends, is going to be something that is so super important for you, because otherwise you're going to feel like, perhaps maybe even if you've gone off grid and things like this, you may be feeling like other people don't care about you. But trust me, honey, people care about you and they wonder what's going on with you. So it's important to make sure that you are checking in and just sort of saying hi, because no one wants you to get in any kind of off-grid communities that are partying a lot and moving a lot, and then you lose contact with your family, especially if you are sort of like my age range, because trust me, honey, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Anyway, I think that for the future you are going to be moving forwards in a way that is cutting off this feeling of disempowerment from your life with the Four of Cups. But with the Eight of Cups card, it's important to make sure that you are not holding on to your past. This is important to make sure that you are able to walk away from tough situations, difficulties that are causing you to feel like you are perhaps trapped, and actually standing up for your own empowerment, standing up for your own femininity, and standing up for what you believe in. So, or your own masculinity, of course. So, like, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's so important to make sure that you are standing up for your own identity, whoever you may be, whatever you may be. You may feel like you have a new sense of self. Oh, with the Star card coming out as well. Oh my goodness. I didn't know this was going to come out, obviously. But you may feel like you have a renewed sense of self as you have more clarity. So, you are being called to prepare yourself for your future and to prepare your life for significant changes. Because with the Star card coming out, you are someone who is destined to be a significant role within your reality. So I don't want to excite you too much, but I can see that you are going to be going through a lot of soul realizations and a lot of soul reflections throughout this time, and this is going to cause you to know who you are and to step into your destiny. Wow, this is beautiful energy. I can also see that you're going to be smoking a lot of herbal medication, and I don't mean necessarily illegal herbal medication if it's illegal in your area. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's at least medically legal, and fingers crossed it's recreationally legal. However, I can see that you are also going to be smoking mind-altering substances just to try them out, such as mugwort and lavender at bedtime, to sort of chill you out and help you to rest better. And I can see that you're actually going to be growing some lavender yourself and just enjoying yourself. So have fun. Go out there, enjoy yourself, drink some boba tea. Go out with your girly friends, get your nails done, get your hair done, and just feel good about yourself, because you work hard and you deserve this. So enjoy yourself, spoil yourself, have a great time. Eat a donut on me, okay? For real, for real. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out your numbers. Hi Capricorn, welcome back. Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Let's find out what is coming up this month for you in Capricorn, in Leo season. Okay, let's find out. Ooh, this is interesting. I can see that with the Chariot card coming out, that you have definitely had to navigate through some difficult times, because you've had to use your intuition to balance yourself. As a result of this, you've had to do some things that you're not necessarily proud of at times, and this may cause you to feel a little bit of maybe survivor's guilt at this time. So you are being called to pray and to meditate and to make peace with all of the decisions and choices that you have made, because you are definitely someone who is clearing a lot of bad karma, not only for yourself but for other people right now. And you definitely feel like in the past, when you may have not been left out but been protected for your own benefit, this may have caused you to feel a little bit upset, and now you're starting to realize actually just how lucky you are to have people that love you so very much, who want the best for you. You have a whole community of people who, I'm welling up, who love you and who care for you, because you are a special person. Regardless of how other people may try to make you feel, you are a special person. Wow. Okay, with the Emperor card coming out, this is such a special time for you. I can see that some choices and decisions have been made on your behalf, which are now causing you to be able to make decisions for other people, and also be able to sort of live your life like a permanent holiday. Oh my goodness. You may actually feel like spoiling yourself, and you may feel like you want to get yourself some new clothes, because you may want to engage in a new sport. So you may start running, or you may start football, and you may start new classes so that you can learn how to do this, and you're going to want to have the nicest uniform. So I can see that you're going to want to really look up to other people, your mentors, your guides, your role models, the people that inspire you the most, to actually take the lead for yourself, because this Emperor card coming out is really big energy. This is amazing. This is showing me that you are a very strong leader, and you are using not only your spiritual skill and power, but your physical skill, power, and resources in order to achieve whatever it is that you need. You're very lucky during this time. And I can see that. Wow, with the with the Wheel of Fortune coming out bottom deck, I was sort of thinking that Leo season is a supportive season for you, because you are an earth sign. And then we see the Wheel of Fortune, and this confirms it, because this is a fixed sign energy, showing me that you are fixed within your reality. You are at a fixed point in your life. Your energy is cardinal energy, right? But you are actually at a point in your life where you're not drifting anywhere. You're not sort of thinking about the past anymore. You're not thinking about where you were. You're now wanting to be somewhere where you can actually have a good life and make significant changes. So you're actually inspiring a lot of other people. You're taking my breath away right now, because you're awe-inspiring me, and I can see that you are following your own destiny. And because of this, only you know what your own destiny is. But because of this, you are having so much success, because you know, you always knew all along that, yeah, your way might be a little bit different, a little bit quirky to other people, but you know that it is the best way for yourself. And listening to naysayers who are trying to put you down is actually only causing pain within the collective. So actually, you're going to be doing a lot of crafting, doing a lot of creating, and as a result of this, you're going to be getting a lot of money. And again, you're going to be going out to a new destination. This is not going to be somewhere that you've ever been before. And I can see this is going to be with someone who is sort of organising this with the Emperor card coming out in the present moment. They're sort of organising this for your happiness, because they want to ensure that it is a friendly holiday environment space for your age range, or for your gender, or for your background. So that's really amazing. Wow. And this is definitely something you're going to want to keep to yourself until it is achieved, until you have gotten through it, because you're definitely going through some level of psychic attack at the moment. Other people may be calling you sort of like the devil or nasty names and things like this, but you know that you only have positive intentions towards other people, and that may actually be why you are bound to other people's negativity, because they are unwise to the reasons why you are such a soft-hearted person. It's not out of weakness. It's because you know what it feels like to be hurt, and as a result, Capricorn are some of the most loving, giving, most nurturing people. But if you get on their wrong side, you don't want to see what comes next. Trust me. That's why people say they bring the devil. Is it a rumour? I don't know. F around and find out. Let's see what's coming in the future and sort of towards the end of Leo season. Ooh! Honey! This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. You know what's coming. You know what to do. You have been getting excited for this for a very long time. And as a result of this, you're manifesting like clockwork. You are, with the Hierophant coming out in reverse for the bottom deck card, you're sort of committing to one person and one person only. And as a result of this, anyone else who is getting in your way is sort of maybe getting like trampled on. And so I hate to say it like that, but you are defending your territory, which is one of the best things that Capricorn do. And I can see that maybe you're sort of going to be keeping a lot of, not secrets, but you're going to be keeping a lot of your manifestation power to your heart so that other people don't use you for your advantages. As a result of this, I can see that your perks are going to be going through the roof. Protecting your energy is going to lead you towards having more sacred unions and mastering your own self. Wow, this is such a beautiful reading. Wow. This is your reading. Thank you so very much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed. Wow. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this. Your number card reading is coming up next. Check that out. Lastly but not least, we have lovely Pisces. Let's find out what's coming up for you in Leo season. Pisces. Interesting. Oh, the King of Swords. Wow. I can see that you're protecting what is the most important to you. As a result of this, other people may be feeling like you are being unkind, unfair, or maybe even strict, or maybe even bossy, but that is because you are protecting what matters to you the most. So as a result of this, you are really in this King of Swords energy. You are slashing through any difficulties and any blockages that you are having. You may be going off grid for some periods because you want to stay calm and you want to keep your own peace, and you may find that actually you're feeling better within yourself when you're taking the time that is needed to meditate, to pray, and to do the internal work. And you can't necessarily do that when you are surrounded by all of your loving friends and family. Now, of course, your friends and your family want the best for you. However, you also know when you need rest to take your resting periods. So, when it comes to Leo season, your past doesn't define you, because you know that you're able to create a new identity, a new reality, and a new shift for yourself whenever you want to. Well, with the King of Pentacles coming out, I can see that you have been made a lot of offers, and I can see that you are actually turning them down because you know that you are not only a loyal person, but actually you're the controller of your own reality, and no one can tell you who to be. No one can tell you how to act. So you may feel like actually at times some people are even bossy to you, and that may cause you to feel a little bit upset. So you may just feel like spending time more with yourself, or if you've got kids, you may just spend more time chilling out, doing what you do best. Now I can see that you are looking towards other people who have been through similar situations to understand how it is best for you to work with your guides, because I can see that sometimes using your intuition may be difficult for you, and it may cause you to feel like perhaps in the past you've had relationships and situations which have caused you to feel like, with the King of Pentacles, you have felt like you have been trapped at times. So freeing yourself is actually now going to be something that is not only important to you, but I can see that you're going to be perhaps getting in the industry of protecting other people. You may be taking up the role as a security guard, or you may be hiring a security guard for yourself. But I can see that you're just staying true to your friends, and this is causing a lot of people to really be proud of who you are as a person. So you know now what it is that makes up your own ethics. You can cut off and set healthy boundaries with the things that are causing you to feel uneasy inside. And that way you can actually help your friends, your lifelong friends, who you really care the most about. And by teaching and empowering other people, by way showing and by leading the pathway, you are going to be not only helping other people to live a better life, a cleaner life, but you're also going to be showing other people what it means to be a nice person as well. I don't say that lightly, because there are some people out there who are nasty to other people just for the sake of it, but I can see that you are just using your good, kind-hearted nature and your goodwill to support people who love you, who hold you dearly in their heart, and who know that you are a fixed part of their life. No matter what other people may rumour about you, no matter what other people say, you know how important your connections are to you. Wow. You may also be having dreams about this as well. That's just the last message that I want to leave you with. Get calm, get snuggly, get relaxed, because I can see that you are going to be in for a very positive and empowering day, week, month, and Leo season. You may be asking for a new pay rise or better work perks, and they are coming away. So don't hold onto your frustrations, onto your past, onto times when you've been frustrated, onto your times when maybe you've been bullied, or maybe you've been caught up in other people's drama, and instead focus on healing yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out your numbers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know down below if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Hit the notification bell for more. See you soon. Lastly, let's do numbers. Let's do numbers. Exciting. Let's find out. Okay, so life path number 1. Life path number 1, during Leo season, it's going to be important for you to give back to other people as well as receive the gifts that other people are trying to send your way. Don't feel like you're being selfish, and don't feel like you are being negative in any way, because other people want to give you gifts to help you and to empower you. You are in love, and as a result of this, the divine is holding you closely to your dear person. You may try to get away, but it's not possible, I'm afraid. You're taking a leap of faith on the divine. Everything's going to go well for you because you're having a leap of faith. Thank you. See you soon. Life path 2. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see what's coming up for you in Leo season. 5 of Wands. I can see that you're going through a level of sort of conflict with other people. I can see that you're going through drama with other people, but you're making progress regardless of this. So you are making sure that you don't get yourself in any kind of trouble. That's important to you, and you're making sure that you're keeping your family out of trouble as well. So I can see that you know that your family will always be safe, but you are doing whatever is needed, whatever is right to protect them. And as a result, this may cause you to feel a little bit heavy at times, because you are using your resources and your money to help you out. There is some sort of pain going on within your reality though, and that's causing you to feel a lot of conflict throughout this season. So you need to make sure that you cycle out all of the endings healthily and responsibly. With the Knight of Swords card coming out, when it comes to your future, you're learning healthier ways to cope with your stress and how to manage your anger. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Pile number 3. Let's find out what is coming up in Leo season for you. Ooh, with the Ace of Wands, you're being inspired by something that has caught your eye. Something that you want to put your own financial investments into. And as a result of this, I can see that you are gaining more financial prosperity for yourself and for the community. This is cool. I was about to say you're using your Holy Trinity power to connect with the divine, and actually the Star card coming out is confirming this. You are connecting with, you may even be networking with higher connections that are causing you to feel more hope. And so you are seeing a way to make a better future for yourself and for other people as well. And you are choosing your love over any kind of drama, any kind of pain. And as a result of this, there may be other people who are feeling a little bit wounded by your decisions, but you are choosing what is best for your heart and what is best for yourself and for your family. So you are happy with the decisions that you are making. Okay, power number 4, let's find out. The 9 of Swords. Okay, so I can see that you are healing a lot. You're going through a lot of meditation, because I can see that you are using your best judgment. You are using your own critical thinking to keep you safe and to keep you at a point that is free from harm at all times. With the Page of Pentacles card coming out, you are relying upon your own wisdom and upon the wisdom of other people who care for you to keep yourself out of trouble and to stay wise to when situations may turn slightly sour, and as a result of this you are avoiding them and you're keeping other people out of them as well. Wow. Thank you so much, life path number 4. See you soon. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. 555. What are we going to do with you? Okay. Wow. With the King of Swords card coming out, you are making a swift exit out of any kind of drama, any kind of pain, and you are getting yourself into a position where you are making progress and you are achieving all of your goals. This is great for you because you are clearing out any heartbreak. You're seeing things exactly how they are, and as a result of this, you are following other people's lead. Thank you very much. See you soon. Don't forget to hit the notification. 8. Okay, 8, 10 of Swords. You are making a very swift exit out of any problems, any pain, any drama, any chaos. Thank you very much. See you next. 9. You are allowing things to end when they are supposed to. Thank you.